my favorite sports simulation game ever. And I've played Madden, college football, NCAA, all the Wolverine Studios games, the old Sierra Sports games before they stopped making those, NHL, FIFA, cricket, 2K. I'm probably missing quite a few different games, but not even really a big baseball fan day to day, but OOTP is definitely my favorite game. Outside of the park, baseball is something I've been playing for probably 15 to 20 years now. It definitely takes the cake because of its depth and complexity. So let's go ahead and take a look at OOTP. All right, so we're going to go ahead and look at my Cubs save here. And as you can see, it is 2057. So this is a save I have spent hours, probably days worth of hours playing. Just incredible depth in the game. We go ahead and look at my manager here. You can see some incredible history stuff. So it's going to keep track of all of your historical data, your wins, losses, World Series, playoff berths. It'll give you a score. Let me know if you can beat 1630, which looks like it's my best one in this save. You've got achievements for all sorts of different things that your players can do throughout a season or a career. Transactions. And one of my favorite parts is the decision history, where you can look and see, what trades you've made that are good and bad based on war. So you can look at this trade here where, I traded with the Marlins and Andy Honeycutt delivered 130.2 WAR for what at the time was a top 100 prospect who only delivered 7.8 WAR for them. Just really just incredibly fun history where you can watch the good things and then the bad things you did. Where here, this was a trade where I traded Bobby Gross, who ended up being a Hall of Famer, and lost a lot of WAR on that for a prospect who absolutely never panned out. So definitely fun stuff there. Obviously, as a baseball game, you are able to control your pitching staff, set your rotation, set your bullpen. You are able to set your entire offense, your entire organization. You can also let the AI do some of it if you don't want to play that in depth. Player development is great in this game. There's lots of little facets outside of the boom bust potential that most prospects have. Development budget, you can see here all the different prospects I have in my system and who's kind of higher or lower on my overall prospects list. I don't have a great system right now in this save, so there's not a lot of good guys to look at here. So let's go and look at two players here real quick. The two players that I actually put up at the beginning of the video here. We've got Ziggs Moroki, and you can see here that you've got so much. You got both OSA scouting rankings, head scouting rankings for your own internal. You've got so many different ratings here: stuff, movement, home run is against, PBA. To limit balls in play, control. You got all your pitches, so there's like 20 different pitches in the game. He happens to have 6 different ones. Velocity, ground ball, fastball tendency. You've got your ratings on defense, personality ratings, just all sorts of different things. We'll go ahead here and we'll look at his pitching stats. He's got 177 wins, 83 losses, a career 3.58 ERA. You can see he's acquired with the trade with Colorado. Just curious what would happen if I click that. Takes you to the trade log. So let's go ahead and look at a batter here real quick. We're going to take a look at Nick Manning, who's a 70-70. If you don't know the 20 to 80 scale for baseball, I like that a lot better in this game than the stars. It gives you a lot more insight to players than he's a 4.5-ish star. Kind of know when he gets to 65, 70, play the game. It makes a lot more sense. Anyways, you can see here with Nick, contact, getting the ball in play for hits, avoiding Ks, gap power, power and the main batter stats. You can see you guys' position ratings. He's a below average first baseman and should never, ever, ever be on the field at second baseman. Some speed and stealing aggressiveness, here in the center. Just all sorts of ratings there that help you understand how good a player is. And we'll go ahead and look at his batting stats here. 710 home runs, 2,600 hits. Just I can't tell you how much I love the way that this game tracks history. It's just for someone who loves sports, it's fantastic. If we go ahead and look at the standings, you're able to see the standings from this season that I just finished. If you noticed in the beginning, I lost to the Cleveland Guardians in the World Series this year. You can see just all the depth in the game, all the stats here. We can go ahead and look at the league news, which is almost too robust at times, but just lots of stuff here to keep you interested. League statistics, you're able to look at all the top guys, batters, and pitchers, and what the top statistics are. One of my favorite things, just in depth with these games, is drafting. And while this year's draft is already gone and completed, as you can see, this game has up to 4 years of prospects at a given time. I'm just going to kind of not do much other than show these, but you can see you've got guys who are developed, not developed. You get to draft them, help them develop, and see if you can build any all-stars. Also, you've got international amateurs. This year's, I think, has been not yet signed. It looks like this year's is just being scouted right now. So you can see I have international amateurs. Every team has their own budget, just like in the real MLB. Of course, if you like developing players, you've got your top 100 prospects in the prospect pipeline. You're able to sort by team, see all sorts of players, their ETA, where they're at, see them from other teams, potentially trade for them. Also, you're able to look at the top minor league systems, where, as you can see, I think mine suck. I guess we're 8th. All right, so I've got one good prospect here. He's actually in the majors right now. Everyone else, not usually what I like having in my prospect pipeline, but I guess we're better than a lot of teams here. Poor Brewers with absolutely nothing. That's funny. It'd be only funnier if it was the Cardinals. So yeah, just nice to be able to see that at a glance. And then one of my favorite things, like I said, this is 2057. I'm ages into this, hours and days into this save, is being able to look at the league history and just see some fun things. Season and career records. It might take a second to load up because, as I said, the save is quite a ways in the future. But as you can see, here are the records for the regular season for batting here on top. As you can see, Fernando Cruz had 901 home runs in his career. And I hovered over there. You can see he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2057. That's where we're going next. But you can go ahead and look and see that Cruz had 901 home runs, DeBond's 762. You can see that Danny Wallace, another player from this save who recently retired, got to 722. You can see all sorts of stats. It keeps all the details. If we go look at the pitching, we can see James Blake broke the saves record. If we look there, he actually shattered Marino Rivera's record. James Blake actually is one of the best closers I've ever had in this game in my 20 plus years of playing it. yeah, just was incredible. If we look at wins, we can see if there was anybody here that maybe got up there in this save. We see Andy Honeycutt, who we noticed earlier was someone that I traded for. He's still pitching. He has 299 wins, so close to that 300. And actually, that takes me to the next piece here, which is just being able to really see these milestone watches at a glance. If we go ahead and look at pitchers, we'll see Andy Honeycutt, 1 win away from 300 wins. Yeah, just really cool to see this this stuff at a glance. Let's see if there's any cool hitter marks up here. Not really any home run ones. Yeah, not any super impressive ones. But yeah, just really cool to be able to see that at a glance. And then, like I said, one of the best parts of the game is being able to see the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you can just see all the baseball cards here. I'm not going to go through them one by one. We can look at upcoming eligible players maybe here real quick and just see, it does all the statistical analysis, JAWS, black ink, all that to see, how some of the statistics rate to real life. So, yeah, like I said, out of the park baseball, easily my favorite sports simulation game. It's not close. Not really close at all. I've invested way too many hours, way too many days simulating baseball seasons that, we'll see. Does anyone ever actually hit that 901 home runs? Anyways, thanks for stopping by to watch this video. Definitely subscribe. We'd love that. And take a look at the other OOTP videos we've got on the channel. Thanks. This is Ender a lot.